My next guest, an all Big Ten, all SEC running back, most importantly, a 2024
Yeah.
college football national champion, Ohio State. No, like I could go on and on, Quinshon Judkins. Nice to finally meet you.
What's up? Nice to meet you too. How you doing?
I'm so great. So this is like a week away. How do you feel?
I'm excited. This is what you work for your whole life. So to finally be in this moment is kind of surreal.
Yeah. Where would you go in a draft for skateboarding, do you think?
Number one, pick number one.
I mean, you're an elite football player, top tier
Right.
prospect, coming to an NFL team near you, but your first passion was skateboarding. Tell me about that.
Yeah, it just was like something I've always done. I first got into it when I was like 8 years old with my older cousin. He showed me, and then we ended up going to the skate park, and it was just like a natural thing that I always was drawn to do.
Yeah. Is there still like a little skateboard shop in your poor mom's garage or?
Nah, not anymore. It used to be though.
I feel like it teaches you. I feel like coaches that aren't going to want you to do that. I mean, it helps with balance. I'm sure.
For
You got to
sure,
pick
like
yourself up.
100%. Yeah, 100%. I feel like it's helped me translate my game so much. And now I can't do that stuff, but back then I think it was, even though it was fun, it helps you too.
Yeah, I mean, balance might have helped our vice president yesterday. What did you
Right.
make of the fumble here, and obviously your teammate really playing a huge supporting role?
Let's see. Oh my God. That's Trey for you. Like, and he gonna come through. You know what I'm saying?
What does
But
this say
I'm
about
glad
Trey?
I was glad he was there, boy, to hold that trophy, because if he wasn't holding that trophy, they would have been looking crazy.
You are patient. You are balanced, as we just talked about with skateboarding, all of that. You would have fumbled the ball like JD Vance did there. But without those, you might not be top three in FBS rushing yards and touchdowns since 2022. What is one thing about your game? I mean, the accolades, the numbers, the highlights are so crazy. What do you want me talking about more this week? What's the one thing?
Just my versatility, as a player, as at my position, my skill set, a guy at my size, you really can't find players like me. Like I'm 221, great natural hands, speed, vision, power, elusiveness, ability to be anywhere on the field and just have an impact on the game and home run threat. So that's my game.
I love that. I think those are things that everybody sees and everybody's talking
Yeah.
about, but versatility is the thing. You're a dominant player. And I feel like I don't know a time that you weren't. You know, you did it right from the jump. You recorded over 1,500 yards, 16 touchdowns. You won SEC Freshman of the Year at Ole Miss. But you were just a 3-star recruit, huh? Make that make sense to
Right.
me.
I know that's crazy, right?
Yeah.
Wow. I think that's what helps me though. Be more passionate and have that grit and have the traits that you can't coach in a player. And I feel like it's helped me go through so much adversity and learn how to handle things and just be able to perform at any level and be ready to show up. So it helped me throughout my journey.
So are you saying like if you're not a lock for the first round, you're reading some of this, like whatever, like that is something that you embrace and enjoy?
I think everything pushes me to be better. Even if I was to go first round or be whatever pick, it doesn't matter. I still have that mindset to be the best competitor I can be and like just do my best.
And you're a competitor and you're a champion. I mean, that's
Right.
you win this national championship with Ohio State. You scored and you showed up. Like 3 touchdowns is crazy.
Three
And I
touchdowns is
really like
crazy, right?
it's
That's wild.
crazy. But I expect that I want that like every week
Yeah,
in the NFL from you.
for sure.
Can you talk? I think the second one of the three, I know it's like which one do we choose to talk about? But can you walk me
Mhm.
through this moment because this is the one that will be on your Hall of Fame tape if that day comes.
Let's see.
Talk me through this.
Okay, so first, pre-play. This play was originally like a duo, so we checked it when we seen the linebacker come down in the box, and then we kind of just ran inside zone, just going straight downhill because we're in the red zone. It's like we're trying to score, and then they know Q back there, so it's like, all right, let's go ahead and get this over with. So yeah, we ran inside zone. Um,
That stiff
Everything's
arm is
clogged up in the
so
middle.
insane.
Bro, look, the inside was clogged up, so I was like, I gotta bounce it. I got a one-on-one with a corner. He's gonna get booked. So still form him, and they can't tackle me. So he's scoring.
I think that is the most disrespectful and incredible stiff arm I have seen in a long time. I also like your mouthpiece like gets ripped out there. I
Crazy.
feel like what you maybe don't get enough love for is your grit, and that is on display on this touchdown.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Quinshon.
I'd love to hear that. If you guys have questions for our guests, guys, hit us up for sure. And then, of course, you go on, you win the national championship. You took a chance, right? You spent your first couple seasons at Ole Miss. You go to Ohio State, Henderson already in Columbus. It all kind of paid off. How difficult or what went into that decision to leave Ole Miss? And what sort of, what was maybe like, give me the one thing that you knew Ohio State was your place to go?
I felt like for myself, like Ohio State was just the right place to be. Like I took a visit there, like literally 2 days after I got on the portal, and I didn't even want to go anywhere else. I was like, man, this place is so sweet. It's got the best coaches, best players that are super competitive and have a competitive advantage as well. And those guys are gonna get me better every single day. So I was like, when I took my visit, I was like, I don't want to go anywhere else. This is where I want to be. And I knew Trey was coming back, and me just being a competitor and just trying to push him, and we help each other every single day. So it just worked out.
Yeah, best coaches like Chip Kelly.
You know it. You know it.
I would love to
Awesome.
hear about the last time you spoke to him. When's the
Awesome.
last time you heard from
So
him?
look, so we had this. I had a formal with the Raiders at the combine, and I got to see him again, and everyone else that was in the room from their staff, and it was just awesome to get to see him and see how he's thriving in the new culture. And I'm happy for him, the success that we've had together, and to see him go do special things on the next level.
Okay. What would that be like to reunite with him? Have you thought about it?
I mean, that'll be great. I mean, I love the way that his versatility with using me this past year, this past season, and like different ways he can get me the ball. And then just we can just draw stuff up on the fly. You love coaches like that because they care about how players think about the game and how certain things work out. He cares about the player's opinion. And I think that's solid as a coach because, it matters.
I really like the NFL right now
Yeah.
because, and he has created, I like the NFL right now for running backs. We talked to Genty about this. We've been talking to a lot of people about just what the league is becoming with these like 1-2 punches, right? We used to
Right.
not, we used to be more pass heavy. Now you have this, and there have been some great
Can't do
duos,
that
right?
anymore.
We've had Reggie Bush and White at USC. We had Ingram and Trent Richardson at Bama. Where do you think you and Henderson, it's the college game too, where do you and Henderson sort of rank among the great backfields in college football history, do you think?
In history, I don't
Yeah.
know. I think with me and him, we've done things that it will be hard to repeat and go out and do just for both of us to have successful individual careers, but still be selfless guys and put each other in the team first and have the same goal in mind the whole time. I think it's hard, and like I said, I just think it'll be hard to do again. I don't know.
You both had 1,000-yard seasons. That's the third time in Ohio State history that two players have recorded 1,000 in the same season. Like that is not common. That is unbelievable what you've been able to do. And I know you guys cheer each other on. So how does this go? Like how competitive will you two be
So
about who goes first?
I think like I started half of the games and Trey started some games. That didn't really matter for us, but it's just like we're two different personalities. Trey is more like a low key, quiet guy. I'm the kind of guy where after a play, I come to the sideline. He like, boy, you crazy. I'll be like, bro, like, come on. But yeah, we just two different personalities. He's more quiet. I'm just more passionate, like just super loud. My personality on the field.
If he goes in the draft before you, how will you feel?
Be so excited, man. He deserves it. He works hard. He's a great leader on our team, and he's done special things throughout his career. So I'll be super happy for him.
It's reminding me of like Justin Jefferson and Jamar Chase. Like they love each
Yeah.
other, but they're so competitive. Like they
Right.
are so competitive with each other. What's the conversation with you two? Do you guys download each other on everything? Like how competitive is it? What are the conversations leading into next week?
Man, it's in those terms, like we don't really talk about like going into next week what's going to happen or I'm gonna go before you, anything like that. It's just like, just checking in on him, making sure he's good on his visits, and him doing the same like that, and just making sure we're still in supporting each other and in contact because, like I said, we have a great relationship outside of football. Football is what we do, and we work well in that environment. But me and him are friends off the field, so we really genuinely care about each other.
Yeah, but what if you guys go to the same division and you face each other twice a year at least?
Hey, then I'm telling them, hey, bro, I'm finna go get 150 on y'all this game. You know what I'm saying?
On your way to those 3 touchdowns, stiff arming
Yeah.
people. If you stiff armed his teammate, what would his reaction be?
He already know that's what I do. He gonna be like, that's in his bag. See, Trey, he'll probably go tell him, be like, hey, y'all know he like to steal for me. Y'all better get right.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Uh, where will you
For real.
where are you going to be for the draft for the weekend? Who will you have
I'm gonna go
around? What are you
home.
doing? You're gonna be
I'm
home?
gonna be back in Alabama. Yeah, I'll be in Alabama, or I might do it in Atlanta. A lot of my family is gonna be able to make it. It'll be closer to home, so I'm gonna do it down south.
Have you like visual? How do you handle this moment? I guess like you're young, you're a
Yeah.
champion, you're a winner. You don't have the control. That's kind of like you'll see where it shakes out. How do you handle the moment?
Just embrace it. You embrace everything. You embrace the process. Meeting new people, getting to talk football, getting to be in different environments with people that you've seen play throughout your whole collegiate career. So I think for myself, it's helped me just be able to just see different places and just take it all in. For myself, it's not too much for me. It's something that I have a love for. It's genuine. Something I've done my whole life. So I look forward to it and getting to work.
You've been at lots of meetings. You said you met lots of people. You're embracing it. Who is one like NFL personality that you've met that's made an impact on you? A coach, a
It's crazy. It's
GM.
it's it's crazy. It's crazy. You saying that because like literally when we get off this call, I gotta go to get on the flight and go on another visit. It's wild, but
Gosh, where are
NFL
you going?
personality. I gotta go to New York because I gotta see the Giants. Crazy,
That's so
but
crazy.
I know. But look, so I feel like one of the most exciting ones I've met so far, and probably most entertaining and funny, I'll say Jerry Jones. He's really funny. He's a great guy. He's awesome. Got to talk ball. Got to just have a great sit down and just ask certain questions.
You asked him questions?
We asked each other questions. I think that's something that is important for especially an athlete to ask those questions. Most people don't, but I feel like for myself, if you have questions, it's important to ask. So why
What
not?
did you ask him?
Uh, I can't remember exactly what I asked him, but whatever came to the mind at that particular point, I just like asked literally.
It's so interesting because he sticks out to everyone. He's like this larger than
Right.
life figure. He's a bit older, yet somehow players can really relate to him and get out, like love these moments with him. It's so like, what is it about these moments with him? He's just this icon.
Yeah, I wouldn't say only that, but as an owner of an organization, he has a great relationship with a lot of his players too. And I think that's the case with a lot of different owners, and that stuff is important in this league.
Ashton Genty told me that he had like a wrestling belt, like a championship belt when he met Jerry Jones. Did he have any props when you met him? What stuck out? Paint me the picture.
Nah, he was in the room. I think he was like drinking coffee. I walked in. He was like, "Come on, like come in the room," and we just sat down. He was drinking coffee. He had no belt or anything like that, but we just had a little
Okay.
sit down for a little minute and just talked it out.
Did you ask him about Micah Parsons? You
Nah,
gotta break some news for me, Quinshon?
nah, nah, I ain't got no news for you. My bad.
You've had all of these meetings because you're going to the Giants, Texans, Broncos. I'm seeing Bengals. Oh my God, I would love for the Bengals to draft you. The Browns. I feel
Right?
like the Bengals are sticking out to me on this list.
Yeah, that visit
I
was awesome.
mentioned I mentioned
It was
Jamar
good. It was good.
T.
Yep.
Joe. How would you fit into that offense?
Great. I think just my skill set translates to the NFL game and everything that I do in my position. Not just being a a home run threat, but just a guy that can do it all and have that ability to be in the pass game and get those yards, those tough yards, have that grit, and just be able to do everything literally. So my game translates in any offense in the league, it works in.
Adrian Peterson seems to
Yeah.
be someone that you'd like to, you said you like asking Jerry questions. What would you ask Adrian Peterson and why him? Why do you want to get into his head?
Oh man, probably I would ask him about his longevity. I think at my position, that's an very important thing, and just to see how he was healthy for so long and played for that long. That would be one of my number one questions.
You have the Giants things making me think of Saquon, of course. It's like hard to not, right? There's this whole like he's going to come up when that's like a larger than life city, and
Right.
that is a big, big role to fill 1 year removed. How do you feel about that?
I don't think about it like that. I'm me. Wherever
Yeah.
team I'm going to, I'm going to start my own legacy. So, Saquon has done great things. A back that I look up to, a vet in the league, and he's done a lot of great things and throughout his career. But wherever team I go to, I'm going to start my own legacy.
I love that. I think do we have the thing about the shorts? We had to talk about this. There's a football
On
pants
my game
question.
shorts.
I mean, I don't know why I'm asking you this, but there's a
Oh
whole thing,
my
as you know, about
God.
these football pants. What is it like over time your pants got shorter? What is this?
So listen, my quads are too big. That's the answer. And I went on the visit, and the EQ was like, "Man, if you come here, bro, like we got to get you some pants that fit, dog." And I'm like, "Bro, the pants are too tight." But they understood though. A lot of people that play football on my team, they know it's
Okay.
because my quads are big, so I have to cut the back for them to fit. If that makes sense.
But they're going to make you wear knee pads in the NFL, right?
I do. I have knee pads on in the picture, and they just kept sliding down. So in that picture, I just kind of like rolled them up a little bit. But my other games, they were a little lower.
But I don't think you're going to be able to wear like are they going to have to custom make you pants in the NFL? I'm trying to figure out what to be prepared for.
Listen, we're gonna come up with something. I ain't trying to get fined, so I'm gonna wear something. I ain't
I
trying to
mean,
get fined.
you don't want to make I know that you don't want the comp to Saquon. You don't see it that way, but now we're talking quads. We
Oh
talked
man,
versatility. Like that's a pretty
yeah,
great comp to have. I feel like Super Bowl champion Saquon Barkley.
yeah, most definitely. That's a great back, and he's done tremendous things. And I look up to guys like him, Kamara, Christian McCaffrey, Derrick Henry, guys like that have had tremendous success in the NFL.
NBA playing is tonight. I know LeBron James is a fan of you. What what is that like to have LeBron James as an Ohio
It's
State super fan?
crazy. It's wild because like every week he was sending different LeBron products that nobody else was getting to our facility. And it's like we getting LeBron cleats and LeBron shirts and all different type of stuff. So him being a supporter of our program, it was tremendous. And just him supporting us throughout the season, showing love to our team. I think him as an athlete and the impact that he has on the athletic community is huge. So just to have his help and his support is huge.
Is he the GOAT?
He's the go. He's the go. He's the go.
No,
What you
no,
think? You think
Michael.
he's not the go? You don't think he's the go?
No, I'm an old lady. Of course, I think it's Michael Jordan. Are you crazy? I'm from
Like,
Chicago
bro, like,
too.
no, man. LeBron is
Why
the
is he the
GOAT.
GOAT?
Gotta give him
Well, I
respect.
mean, I guess if he sent me cleats and like, stuff exclusive stuff nobody was getting, I think he was the GOAT. I think he bought your
Yeah.
vote. That's what I think.
I don't know, but hey, like, I've never in my lifetime seen a dad play in the same league as his son. So
Crazy. Great.
it's
So that's
wild.
why he's the GOAT. I don't know about that argument.
Man,
Tell me this. Are he and are LeBron and Luca gonna win this? They've got the Timberwolves in the first series.
like LeBron supports us, I'm gonna support him. So I'm gonna say yes. I'm gonna say
What
I
would
got
you
his
send
back.
LeBron? What would you send LeBron?
Send him some QJ gear, jacket, hoodie. You know what I'm saying? Whole 9 yards.
Do you have any idea where you're going? I don't want to know where, but do you have an inkling?
Right now, I'm just like I'm so busy on visits, man. It's like you don't sit down and just like, okay, I'll think about I'm going here, here. You just enjoy it. You just go and talk ball with different people, and I'm just ripping and running every single day. So just taking it in.
Coach Dable's intense. What are you excited to talk to him about?
I don't know yet. That's something I'm thinking about on my flight there. Come
Yeah.
up with questions and different stuff.
I love that. Well, I'm wishing you nothing but the best. It has been so lovely to meet you. I know you're cheering your teammate on as well. You and Henderson
Yep.
did incredible, incredible things. I do want to, I have a wrestler coming on. I'm going to ask you one more question. If you could pick, let's get rid of logos, let's get rid of divisions, teams, whatever. If you could pick one, and you can't pick Henderson because he's not an NFL player yet. Out of
Yeah.
every current NFL running back, who is the one that you would like to be that tag team 1-2 punch with? Who? Pick one.
It's so many guys that in the league that I think in the league I feel like I don't know. That's a question I can't answer that, but whoever I'm gonna go help them out.
Fine,
Say
well
that's
said. Great
my
media training by you. We're
show.
so excited for you. Enjoy the draft. We'll talk to you soon.
Thank
And do
you.
not forget me when you're scoring 15,000 touchdowns a year for whatever team you go to.
Appreciate you. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. We'll be back after this.